Eric Lopez here at Amway Center alongside Magic insider Andrew Melnick, and to say at least a speechless night. An Orlando Magic team that led by 27 in the second quarter and 21 at the half end up losing to the Boston Celtics 91-83, the biggest blown lead in franchise history. Andrew, what happened?
Good question. I'm kind of speechless too, but we can talk a little bit about it because this was just awful. I mean, they fell apart in the second half, played about as well as they could in the first half. You mentioned they blew a 21-point halftime lead, led by as many as 27 in the first half. Looked great offensively. Didn't even have Dwight Howard. Were moving the ball all over the court, getting good shots. Then in the second half, Boston came out on fire. I mean, we have to talk about Boston's defense. That's what they pride themselves on. That's what they've been good at for as long as Doc Rivers and the Big Three have been there. So that's how they won this game. But their offense came out, played very well in the second half, put up 54 points in the second half, which has just been unheard of for this Boston team this year. They've been pretty bad on offense throughout the season, and the Magic couldn't find a shot. 2 for 17 they shot in the fourth quarter. You have guys seemingly just dribbling it outside this three-point line, can't even get the ball in. Turkoglu's out there pump faking. Duhan can't get the ball across court. Jameer Nelson can't get the ball across court because of the pressure. They can't get entry passes to Dwight Howard. They just completely fell apart in the second half.
Celtics outscored the Magic 27-8 in the fourth quarter. 8 points in the fourth quarter, Andrew. A quick word on the Celtics. Very resilient. No Rajon Rondo, no Ray Allen, no Jermaine O'Neal, but boy, they kept fighting.
Yeah, they did. They got Chris Wilcox back, who gave them some okay minutes inside. They got our old friend Michael Petras, who I think we see over there talking to some fans right now. They got him back for the game, and he came out hot. Actually hit a couple threes right away. But yeah, they're quite resilient. This is a team that's now 8-10. They've certainly struggled, but they're still, if the playoffs started today, the East has struggled so much, they'd be in the playoffs. They'd be the 8th seed, or I believe they'd actually be the 7th seed now because the Knicks lost last night and the Celtics won. So a very resilient club. Etuan Moore, Avery Bradley was the point guard duo today. To be fair, I'm not sure how much success they'd have against other teams. The Magic have big problems at point guard. They had Jameer Nelson, who struggled enough already, and then he looked like he was playing on one leg tonight. And, Chris Duhan, we talked about his struggle, so that point guards went off again. That's been kind of a theme for the Magic this season.
Stan Van Gundy really saying, I got to figure out some answers myself. Celtics have their number defensively. The Magic, why did they have a better first half scoring with Dwight Howard on the bench in foul trouble, yet he played the entire second half and they had no clue on ball movement?
Well, one explanation I guess you can make is that the Celtics were so ready, so prepared for Dwight Howard, so ready to see the offense flow through him, and then they put in Glenn Davis, had Ryan Anderson, had a little more energy. Glenn Davis just pretty much took the blame for this loss. You can see that video. We'll have that up later in the week. He took the blame for this loss, and really he played pretty well in the first half. Shot 3 of 6, had 7 points, 5 rebounds, wound up not making another shot in the game. So that's one main reason. They had the three-pointers shooters going. They were getting good looks. Jameer Nelson was getting to the hole a little better, if you want to find a positive from his game today. He got to the rack a little bit better tonight.
Where do the Magic go from here?
Well, they go to New Orleans, play the Hornets tomorrow night. But who knows? I mean, we saw them Monday. We would have been saying almost the same things after that game had it been a home game and you guys saw our lovely faces on video. We would have been saying the same thing. They came back and blew out a very good Indiana Pacer team. So I'm starting to think that, Eric, if you, me, our insider Carson, our insider Charlie, our cameraman and producer Brian here put on Boston Celtics uniforms, I think we might beat the Magic too.
Brian Winnegar is very intimidating one-on-one defense, and so are the Celtics. So the Magic lose a tough one, 91-83 to the Boston Celtics. Celtics sweep the Magic this week, 2 games. We'll see how the Magic bounce back, as mentioned, against the Hornets, and then Indiana at home on Sunday. That's your Magic insider, Andrew Melnick. Check out all the work here on ESPN 1080.com and ESPNFlorida.com. I'm Eric Lopez, here from the Amway Center with the Orlando Magic lose to the Boston Celtics 91-83.